So now that we're done creating our artwork, let's go ahead and launch GameSalad. And in our welcome screen here, we're of course going to click on the blank project. So I'll just double click on that. And the only thing that we are going to change here is we're going to click on our scene tab in this first window. And that'll give us access to our initial scene, which of course we can double click on and then get into our workspace. So what we want to do now is just quickly import all of our artwork. So we can go to our Images tab and click on that. And then here at the very bottom, we can click on the plus icon to import some images. And then you want to navigate to your artwork folder. And you're going to import background, left, plat 1, plat 2, and then right. Now, left and right is our little kind of jelly bean looking character that we're going to be working with. And there's just one image for when he's moving to the left and another image moving to the right. All these other images are the ones we exported in previous videos. So just go ahead and import all of that. And then you can see we have all of our images here. And then we can just start dragging all of our images up. Now, we don't have to drag both the left and the right. Let's just start with the right because that's the way our character will be facing. And then right away we're going to double click on the right image and rename this guy our hero. You can skip the left, but we're going to bring plat 1, plat 2, and of course background up in there as well. Now if we were to just drag our background down into our stage, you can see our background is much larger than our stage or even our camera space. So let's go ahead and delete that. Now if you forgot what the size or dimensions of the background were when you originally created, you can easily find that by locating the image in your Finder. So I'm just going to open up a Finder window and navigate to that artwork folder. And I can click on that background image. And in that background image, you can see here that we have 1500 by 456 pixels. So that's exactly how big my background is. And that's how big I'm going to make my stage. So 1500 by 456. I want to quickly click on the Scene tab. And you can see we have this size pull down. And this is where we're going to switch it to the 1500 by 456. And you can see our scene has now been updated. And I can use any sort of sliders here at the bottom to slide across my scene if it's too big for my workspace or my computer screen. And of course, if you extended your scene upward, there'd be a slider on the right hand side as well. So if I were to go back to my Game tab and drag my background into my stage now, you can see that it lines up perfectly. So we'll just get that into place. And again, don't forget that you can use your arrow keys to kind of shift things over 1 pixel at a time. Or shift arrow will let you move 5 pixels at a time in any one direction. So no matter what I do, the first piece of artwork I drop into my stage, I always like to preview this and see how things are looking. So we can see our camera space is focused in right there in the bottom left-hand corner of our stage, which looks good. So that's it for importing artwork. We're going to, in the next video, start creating the mechanics for our hero to move around and, of course, jump around our scene.